So, my trading card game journey started pretty much like everyone else's, with Pokemon cards.
Are you ready to be the ultimate Pokemon Master Trainer?
Yes, I think I am.
Then join the Pokemon Trading Card Game League.
I was honestly never the kid who knew how to play. I just collected. My Lisa Frank school binder was honestly just a scrapbook for all my shiny, fancy, rare cards. I thought trainer cards and energy cards were ugly and boring. Phasmi had no respect for synergy or function. I was just like, ooh, shiny holographic. If it sparkled, I wanted it. And that was kind of my whole system. Kind of still my system, to be honest. My older brothers actually played the game, but as a young crybaby, I was only allowed to watch from afar. I was the chopper of the family, just creeping around uninvited, spying from an annoyingly obvious distance. I love the show, watched the first 2 movies on VHS, remember getting those little gold slabs from Burger King. I think it was Burger King. I also played whatever hand-me-down games I could get my hands on, like Pokemon Snap, Silver, Gold, Ruby, and I remember this backpack my grandma got me for my birthday. My parents threw an Emerald because it came out around the same time, and I filled it with Pokemon cards, and I took that thing to Girl Scout camp like it was a national treasure. Show and tell? No. This was show and dominate. Fast forward and the backpack plus cards have been rotting in my dad's attic for literal years. So I thought, hey, why not open this dusty, mildly disgusting time capsule? Here is said dusty, musty old backpack. Kinda don't want to put it on my desk because, well, I cleaned it. It's still kinda gross. There's the loot. Honestly, I don't have a chase card because again, I never played, so I don't know what's good, what I need. I know there's like a really fancy Charizard card that everybody's after, but honestly, my chase card's just fat Pikachu. So this might not be the most ideal way to look at the cards, but this is what we are working with, so that is what we're doing. Some of these cards have clearly survived a war. Past me was an absolute psychopath. I just threw them in there, raw. No sleeves, no mercy. I think it's time to put these in a binder and close a chapter on Pokemon. It just doesn't do it for me anymore. I haven't Pokemon Go'd, gone, went since mid-pandemic, and let's be honest, Scarlet and Violet, mid. But again, it's a kid's game for kids. I'm the problem. Now One Piece. One Piece is old and new and exciting And guess what? I actually know how to play. I got peer pressured into learning the rules and hitting locals in like 24 hours. So I frantically crammed a new gate deck, which in hindsight I was definitely playing incorrectly, and prepared to get my shit just absolutely rocked. Which is a big deal to me. I am a hermit, an absolute creature of comfort. Sardined into a room with sweaty TCG bros? Nightmare material. But it was fun, like genuinely fun. The community behind this game is kind and kinda chaotic, but that's half of the charm. I'm fighting through my social anxiety to try and show up more, but every time I try and go outside, I end up respawning back in my room. It's fine. I can't rely on the One Piece sim forever. I mean, I probably could. But the thing is, I live in a city with a thriving One Piece scene. People are out here playing real games in real life with real cards, and sleeves, and deodorant. Sometimes. I'm also very much a silent lurker on the local One Piece Discord. Say that 10 times real fast. I haunt that thing like a Victorian ghost. Like, I don't talk, I just react. Fire, that's me. Someone posts their Sabo list, fire. Someone wins locals with Sanji, fire. Someone gets caught in 4K scratching their bum at locals, also fire. I offer nothing, I observe everything. I'd like to think it's very Robin energy, and I'm okay with that. Also, I'm low-key addicted to alt arts and promos. Like, I'll never be rich enough to get all of them, but I can dream. My wallet hates me, but honestly, my collection's looking pretty darn good. Every pool is kinda like a dopamine relay. Is this gambling? Probably. Will it be a hit? Will I cry? Will I be this sacrificial lamb at pre-release pulling all the vanilla bulk so that everybody else pulls something nice? My rent is due and I'm pulling garbage at locals. I am not well. If you're also spiraling through trading card games like your life depends on it, drop your origin story in the comments. Or if you're just silently vibing, leave a fire emoji. And if you, like me, are lurking in your local One Piece Discord, this is your sign to go to locals. People are really nice and they're willing to help. And someone will lend you sleeves if you forget. True story.